Welcome to the Foundation channel. I am Tanya Cortez, and on this channel, I talk about everything foundation and complexion for more mature skin. So listen, today we're going to be talking about and giving you a full wear test on the new Sunny Days Tower 28 SPF 30 Broad Spectrum Tinted, Mineral Tinted Sunscreen Foundation. And this is what the box looks like, so look. I'm excited to try this. I've been holding on to it for a minute. You guys saw me haul it. So we're going to go ahead and try it on, see what it looks like. And if you guys want to see this video, you stay tuned. Roll the credits. All right, guys, so let's get started. So we are going to be doing a wear test on this Tower 28 SPF 30 Broad Spectrum Tinted Sunscreen. Now on Sephora, it actually says that it's a foundation, but on the box, it doesn't say that. Yeah, it doesn't say that. It says Sunny Days SPF 30 Tinted Sunscreen Foundation. Now, let me give you guys some of the vitals. It is $30. Looks like it has 14 shades. Yeah, like 14 shades. I'm going to give you some of the highlights. It has a natural finish, light coverage. It's clean at Sephora. It's good for acne and blemishes, and it is vegan. It says that it's fragrance-free. It's a mineral sunscreen foundation, light to medium buildable coverage, and a natural finish that's safe for sensitive or problem skin. So it doesn't say what type skin it's good for, like oily combination, things like that. So it doesn't quite say that, but I will introduce you to my skin. If you've never been here before, of course, I have mature skin. I have lots of textures, large pores, lots of hyperpigmentation. So that is my skin. Combination of oily, and I have some raised moles, which makes the texture look even worse. So that's what I'm working with today. And today I just, I don't know, but my skin doesn't look the best today, but that's all right. We're going to work with it. We're going to see what kind of miracle work this does. I have it in the shade 55 Temescal. I want to say it's 55. It's a neutral shade. This is what the bottle looks like. So now we're going to go ahead and swatch it. And in case y'all see my ashy hands, ash is a sign of cleanliness. And I just washed my hands. So I didn't want to put any lotion on my hands because I'm going to be touching my face. So that's why. So let's take a swatch of this. And I don't know if you guys remember, but I ordered this and it was too light. So what I did is I just ordered another one, a couple shades darker, and let's see what we have. So this is the color. And I think we can make this work. It looks a little light right now, but it's not blended out. It's not real runny or anything like that. It's not super thick either, but it's nice and creamy. So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna do the brush on this side. We're gonna do a sponge on this side. We're gonna set this side, and we're gonna not set this side, okay? For the ones who, some people don't like to set their foundation, so I just wanna kind of give you an idea. Now keep in mind, y'all, this is just on my skin type. If you don't have a lot of hyperpigmentation, you don't have a lot of texture, then of course this probably will wear differently on you. But if you have skin that's similar to mine, then it's possible that this will give you a true effect. And if not, at least if you don't have hyperpigmentation and texture, larger pores, things like that, you could at least see what the finish looks like. So I'm going to use this brush. I just brought this brush, but I'm already thinking that I'm not going to like this. It says it's a foundation brush. It's from Eco Tools. So I'm going to try this, but it's not very dense. So I'm going to try this anyway. So let's go ahead and put this. We're going to try and see if we can build this up slowly, depending on what this looks like. All right, so let's go ahead and blend this in. And I think the color is not too bad, but I really don't care for this brush. It's really, really, it's not dense at all. So, but it's okay. It's gonna work today. All right, so this is a small layer, a light layer of this right now. And as we can see, it looks like I didn't put anything on my skin. It looks exactly the same. It didn't even out the skin tone. So what I'm going to do is let me just put a little bit more, and let's see. Now with me, it is very possible that I may have to color correct if I want to wear this another day. However, I like the way it feels going on. It actually really kind of feels just like a moisturizer. It's not let's see. All right, so let's see what this is looking like. All right, so it looked like it covered a little bit more with that second layer, but guys, it really feels nice on the skin. Like the way the brush is running across it, it does feel kind of nice. What you guys think about the color though? I actually think, because this is a sunscreen, I actually almost think that I see a slight white cast, just a slight one. I don't know if you guys can see it under the lights. I don't know if it's picking up where you are, but I feel like I can see a slight cast on my skin from the sunscreen that's in this. All right, so let's go ahead and do this side with the sponge. Now, because this is already so sheer, you guys know using the sponge is going to shear this out a little bit. It's going to shear it out even more. So I'm just going to put just a little bit more than normal because of the sponge. So let's just see. Okay, so this side doesn't have as much hyperpigmentation, so it looks like it covered better. And I can see that slight cast. So of course, going in initially, I do like it better with the sponge. Of course, the brush gave this side a little bit more coverage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and run this sponge across this so it can look similar to the other side, because so all right. Can you guys see the cast? I like to turn the lights down so it kind of can be at least closest to natural light as possible, because the ring light can make everything look better. So I try to make it, okay, so let's bring it up some. All right, so this is the sponge side and this is the brush side. All right, so it doesn't look, I mean, it's not covering a whole bunch on that side, but on this side, I think it looks pretty good. I think the finish of it is really pretty. Right now, it looks pretty good. It looks like it's just evening out my skin tone for the most part. And now what I'll do is, like I said, I'm gonna set this side because this is the side that has more texture, more all of that. So I'm gonna set this. So let me see what I'm gonna set this with. Because I don't want a heavy set, I'm gonna use this Dior powder, no powder. I'm gonna use this and set this side really lightly, only because I don't want to mess with the integrity and have so much powder on this side. I'm gonna come back in 4 hours or so just to do a midday check-in to see what this is gonna look like before I give you a full day. All right, so I'm gonna give you a 4-hour check-in and then I'll be right back. Okay. All right, ladies, I'm back. So this is the 4-hour mark. Okay, so this is the 4-hour mark. So far, I went to the grocery store and ran a couple errands and came right back. So this is where we at for 4 hours. And I had a mask on. I don't see if you can see the line, but I had a mask on. I actually put on some blush. Or the blush put on me, honey. I think I put a little bit too much, but that's okay. So yeah, I put on some blush and this is what we're looking like. My eyeliner looks worse than my face. Look at my eyeliner. It is creased so badly and I only put a little bit there, but believe it or not, guys, my concealer under here, I use that primer, the new primer for your under eye, and I'm gonna use it again in a different situation to see if it works. But as of right now, my eyeliner, my concealer creased pretty good, or I don't know whether that is my eyeliner making it look worse. Okay, so but we can see what's happening over here under the eyes and these fine lines. We can see what's happening, right? It's not a good situation, but so yeah, this is what it looks like. Natural oils coming peeking through. Right now it's kind of starting to rest a little bit here, just a little bit, starting to accent the fine lines a little bit right around my nose area. It's not disappearing. A little on the nose, around the tip of the nose, but that of course could be because of the mask. It looks like it's starting to, you know, this side is the side that was not set, and it looks like, you know, it's starting to absorb into my skin and starting to fade. I can see the hyperpigmentation coming through, so it's almost like it is just sucking up the foundation on this side, so it is starting to fade, as you can see. And this side is starting to fade a little, but not like this side. All right, so let me turn the lights down so you guys can see what it looks like without this is in without the glamour lights. So here we go. All right, so you can really see the oils kind of peeking through. But I mean, I'm not really upset with it looking like this. I think it looks okay like this. I think it looks natural. Girl, if I ain't had this much blush on, I am not I don't like a lot of blush, okay? So we already having a situation. Because this is a lot of blush. I feel like it's a whole, whatever. But yeah, this is what we have so far. So I'll be back in a few more hours. I don't know how long, but I'll be back in at least another 3 hours, and then we'll take a look at it and see what it looks like then. Be back. All right, y'all. So this is the end of the night, and I can't wait to take this off, but this is what we have. Let me pull y'all up so y'all can see these polka dot pores. All right, so we're in the polka dot pore range. So y'all see all the little polka dot pores. There's some major accenting, you know, faded off. This is gone over here. You can see all the hyperpigmentation, all of that. This has been actually another 4 hours. It's been another 4, and this is what it looks like, a mess. I don't even think you can touch this up though. You know, no, see, it's gone. You can't even really touch it up. It's kind of gone. Let's see this side. Yeah, this side is gone, see? It soaked up this whole side, soaked it up like a moisturizer. And I don't think it's bad. I just think that, you know, I don't think that if you have combination or oily skin that this is going to be a good one for you. Normal to dry girls, you know, I think that you would probably like this. If you don't get shiny or anything like that, you know, I think that this would be good for you. The only question that you would have is whether it will settle in your fine lines. I always tell you, this is just my skin. Definitely give it a try. See how it, you know, would work on you. And thank you guys so much for watching. And remember, it all starts with the base. You guys stay safe. Bye.